Taste. Don't have enough set up for a Skywrath mid or anything fun like that. Of course, not very difficult for them to contest. Mid lane is 9-0 right now for Draken, and with no one coming mid early on here, and also using the silence to stop those aggressive Astrals. Oh,
Frost Shield comes out, but as does the Inkswell. He's trying to run away. Universe chasing, but nope, the Tune will get first blood. SVG falls, and enough space has been made between Matthew and Universe where he's able to pop the salve and actually
is under attack.
Get himself a good chunk. Never actually gone.
You might wish to return.
Draken force. Oh, again, eh?
Again, they're playing aggressive on both sides, but you've got the Phantom Assassin going for SVG. Attune gets the kill. Prada's still not dead. Like, Universe split up from that fight, went for Prada to try and focus, but and
then you look at Frank, and he's just doing this. He's just doing the dance.
Ooh, yeah.
Pulling the waves around in circles here. There's really nothing MSS can do, so he just runs mid.
Grab the second wave.
Oh my god, they got him again up top. Wasn't worth it.
1 for 2.
Well, like, just ignore everything else in this game.
Dire structures are fortified.
I'm looking over mid a little bit.
It's a nice play to Glyph there, too, because they're forcing that wave under the tower for longer, so he's going to miss more of the last hits.
Oh my god. There's a lot of experience coming his way, too, but he definitely would like to be hitting a lot more of those, lot more of those last hits as we look over mid. Draken
gaming.
Who's the best tipping team in Dota right now?
Oh, I don't know. It used to be Chaos, as they are now called, but they've fallen off a little bit in their tipping game. Maybe I haven't seen their games in a while.
Too. Got the Avalanche that hits, but the Snowball stays alive. Matthew, the toss will get the kill, and Attune will trade at least for Universe. The Stroke of Fate comes in, slowing up this Phantom Assassin.
Radiant's top tower.
Inkswell on MSS, who has toss. And Avalanche ready at 3. I thought maybe he tossed Prada back, but Avalanche toss anyway. It's not even gonna matter. He'll get the kill.
Gotten that many kills up here.
Yeah, it's almost been on the wrong side of the link. So all their kills, for the most part, except for that last round, obviously had come to the left side. But the Avalanche toss as well as the Hope Stomp. Frost Shield's not going to do near. No, the Phantom Assassin.
Oh yeah, that one's a little odd. Who we found ourselves at.
Yawar is okay with this, but now the Waning Rift comes out, so silencing the OD. Yawar, one more shot. Oh!
That's pretty nice. Oh, the timing.
The timing.
The ring drop.
Still gets
he didn't go for the ulti.
He definitely turned something out of this.
It's a little awkward, though, because, like, the Tusk is just showing mid.
Waning Rift doing a lot of damage here to the Grid Stroke, and they will get the kill. Mega kills for it's the perfect taunt. Or it's the perfect all chat for it. They're trying to get the Inkswell to come out, and oh, nice move to get out of there. And now
fast.
Universe might be in trouble.
Yeah, that's where they needed some
coming
tips.
in and nice shards, but Avalanche hits on 3. They've got the toss again. Tag team running out.
Top tower is under attack.
Prada with the Frost Blast on Universe. So we'll see if they continue to try and go in. They do have the puck with Dream Coil available, so Universe will be locked in with the Dream Coil, and the tag team comes out with a snowball that actually goes all the way over to the Tiny. So SVG has found himself in trouble, but the Avalanche hits on 4 with the toss coming out onto the Draken, but it's not enough to get the kill. The Stroke of Fate doesn't find anything, and the Phantom Assassin chasing down SVG. The last shot comes out for Draken, and he gets a triple kill over top. And yet, Thunder Predator right now too. I think it looks really nice. But Avalanche, nice phase shit. Not gonna matter too much just yet. But the Frost Shield's placed on with Prada and Matthew coming over. You are spotted, killed. Waning Rift hits under the Tiny. They put the Inkswell on top to try and get the stun. The phase shift not gonna matter as he walks out of the distance of Inkswell, but the Frost Blast comes through. There's
Leo
the
Styles got coil on one.
Coil comes out. MSS will lose reorb over the top. They'll TP over the Morphling. We'll see if he's able to clean up a lot of these strokes on the side of Thunder Predator are low. The waveform forward, but the Waning Rift hits for a lot on the Morphling. Going under the tier 1 tower, but he's silenced. He dives strike him from Frank. And there's the Stampede. MSS chasing, but goes into the trees. No way. Oh, they got
I mean, had that worked, that would have been pretty sick. But he was dead if he went north. 700 gold is, I mean, it sucks, but you know, this guy's 4 kills and is killing your cores across the map, and you still feel at least competitive. But they have the gaze.
Nice Sinister Gaze, Illusory Orb over the top. They've got the Waning Rift and the Dream Coil on top of that. And we'll see if Resolution's able to make his way out, but Attune's here. Adaptive's trying to push him far enough away, or not. Matthew gets the kill. And
Trade here, like 4 is up 2k, and they're getting 2 tier 1s. Or at least heavy damage onto the second one.
over mid. Look at the tower top. So now the Circuit comes out. The right click's coming in from Yawar. The Sinister Gaze is out again with the Raining Rift taking on the Soulbind locks, the Tusky as well as the Puck. And now the Hook Stomp hits on both. There's the double edge, but not enough damage just yet. The base shift from Draken keeps him alive. The Circuit Fate comes over the top on it. Tusk. They lose Yawar in the whole scheme of it all. And Rama's the one who gets the kill. Draken trying to get out of here. Nice shards. A lock-in res.
10 guys, leave me alone. Oh, nice.
And that's actually just the creep. Avoids the Stroke of Fate, I believe, but the Force Staff over. Matthew no longer having the save of the Snowball. But the Veil comes down into UR, who's in a little bit of trouble. The Walrus Punch hits on MSS. Resolution. We've got the Dream Coil. It only hits out of the Tiny, so Resolution's able to chase the Silence through on a Dragon. Who ends up dying. The 2-man RP comes through. And now we've got the Stampede with the Blink Hook Stop coming out. And then the Sanity's Hooks on top of it all. Draken, Frank, both dead. And now it looks as though they're going to lose this Phantom Assassin. A 3 for...
Rough.
Just Chain Frost. And I know it's a 90-second cooldown there, but
yeah,
not awful. Or it's 100, but 90 seconds more from when I said it.
They just grabbed a bot though. They just kept.
Oh, this is good timing. They're gonna spot Resolution, and now they're gonna make the move over. Draken needs this Illusory Orb, and he's gonna have it in time. But now they've got themselves the Stampede as well as the Sanity Scope's gonna be dropped down on the entire side of the Thunder Predator. And now they've lost Frank. They've lost Matthew. The Chain Frost goes off with the Dream Coil snapping on the Tiny with the BKB pop
on the majority of their heroes, and then on top of that, he's just gonna burn a lot of their mana, so it just makes the fight really hard.
And Attune coming right up onto the high ground. That's a little bit risky. And now you've got the Walrus Punch. The RP lands, but the BKB is going to be popped here by the Phantom Assassin, looking over, trying to get the kill on a Resolution. He's pretty tanky. Gets the waveform out. The tosses through onto the Magnus. They get the OG as well as the Grimstroke. They pop the Aegis.
Big
nice
kills.
Dagger. Ooh. Some big numbers coming out of that dagger. Now they'll look over Resolution. Matthew coming over. And the Skewer on back puts him right into a nice snowball attempt here from Matthew.
Yeah, stops the TP.
Really, really, really good recovery there by Thunder Predator.
Leo style, or Dragon is still chasing over here too.
Shockwave pulling him back for a moment.
Radiant structure.
And they're probably just gonna run. Yeah, even though you only see the lights, you know they're all coming.
Start to make their way over. You gotta remember that Matthew's got the Blink as well as the Walrus Punch. He'll throw the shards as well as the Snowball. SPG in a little bit of trouble. The Inkswell comes right on top of him.
Nice.
Able to get it off because he's already dead.
We're snowballing, but then things get really awkward when we hit this little wall thing. Because now he's like,
Tower is under attack.
well, I'll wait to see if he dies here, but yeah, he should be dead.
Shards are on the opposite side, but Sinister Gaze just pulls you over them.
Yeah, you can get free movement during the gaze. That's pretty hilarious.
Worth being so close, I really do think that, you know, with confidence, you can do a lot.
I think if Thunder Predator initiates a fight, it's actually kind of hard for them to win. Like, they have a really good counter initiation for
Snowball, Walrus Punch, but the Inkswell pops. Matthew doesn't get caught by it. They've got the Dream Coil here on SBG, the Soulbind, but it's not going to land on anybody else. They'll bring over Yawar. Emesis is here as well. But meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, Universe taking up all the damage coming out from the rest of the team. The buyback from Matthew as well. Got the Sinister Gaze, keeping Universe close. He's probably not the target you want to...
What?
All right.
Well, that works.
Well, when you roll D20 every single time, yeah, you know what? Any target's good from. That was insane with the Sanities. The clicks coming out. They've got the RP that lands under the Tiny as well as the Centaur. BKB's been popped by UR. Prada's dead. He'll buy back. BKB about to run out on the Phantom Assassin with the Illusory Orb, then the Dagon to kill off UR. Blink, Hook Stomp, Double Edge, all coming through, trying to kill off the Phantom Assassin. He is almost away, but he ends up falling to Universe. Grimstroke dies as Draken. He's got a double kill. Astro Imprisonment will keep him close by with 4 heroes here. Hook Stomp lined up successfully, and there's the toss and the kill. Tune, you've got here with the now he's getting close to the MKB, but oh, Matthew again. This Phantom Assassin, If I were at Forward Gaming, I think he's the only one I'm really worried about.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, SVG? Save this though. They still have the one on the high ground. They have to get him. Kill it. Save us. Oh, the Dream Toss stuck it out.
Coming out. Resolution with a waveform forward. They've got the Inkswell as well as the Stampede. They're trying to move forward, waiting for the Dream Coil to go away. Prada chased by Resolution. Ghost Scepter comes out with the Frost Shield on top of him. Draken comes over the way.
Are you doing it?
To be able to silence him, but he's got the Manta Style to purge that off. And now Resolution actually waveforms really deep inside the base. He has to be a little bit careful, but he seems fine putting a Frost Shield. The Sanity Scope's going to be dropped as the BKB from Adun is just not enough. The waveform in, and there's a double kill here for Resolution. Nobody's really stopping him. The Lincolns will be popped. Illusion almost kills the Courier as well.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Damn. I thought that was their moment with Red going in so deep. I mean, obviously it's going to be hard because he's got the secondary life, but it's just not enough.
Shockwave, Avalanche, not going to land the Illusory as well as the Phase Shift. Go jaunt over to that. They take the Tier 3 bottom. They're trying to defend, but they just don't have the Venom Assassin for 45 seconds.
So they'll do mid, so they'll see their way top lane. Humans just as Dota heroes.
I feel like the Dream Coil is just not doing as much as they would have liked. Like, obviously, it's just to lock them down. I have to get the perfect drop.
Yeah.
But he's just been so... Yeah, you know what? 2 or 3 heroes? Bam! Sanities. I'm okay with it.
Bottom shrine is under attack.
Shards.
It'd be so much.
The Centaur.
Oh, look at that instant
Now
jump.
the Hex, and the Sanity Scope's going to be dropped. They look for the RP. The Soul Bind on top of 2 of these heroes. The Puck tries to get away from the Magnets. 3 heroes dead already. That's going to be the Puck Phantom Assassin as well as the Magnets already gone with no buyback. The waveform's over there looking for Prada.
Bring the Chain Frost.
Called already. Chain Frost or not, they'll still get themselves 4, and they all just connect at the same time. GG and Forward Gaming take game 1.
Alright, I liked the Thunder Predator drafts. I thought maybe they were going to be able to do it, but... And the old Razor too. Now they do not have a lot of time to find a good lane matchup. That's a bit of a tough pick coming out here.
Oh. And Universe trying to keep these treants back. Got a couple of stacks of sticky napalm on them. Not trying to give up, some free extra early farm as Draken is sitting a couple last hits in front of this Nature's Prophet, and the Phoenix gets first blood over bottom. He's actually
Here to this Bat Rider.
Yeah, he's finding himself almost level 5, so about a half level ahead of Universe for the moment, but there is a full creep wave for Universe to get some experience off of, as that's,
Oh, he gets unlucky though in the rune's bottom, but Phoenix can probably guard it here, so things will still work out for the Bat. Full static link up top.
Nice. Universe actually ends up TPing over there to take the illusion rune away from him.
So lame.
First dive over though. Prada almost in a little bit of trouble, and MSS turns it around. Stormhammer hits on 2. They try to kill Matthew. They'll find 1. Tune has to back off, and that aggressive.
It's not gonna be enough.
Again.
Oh, they're gonna go Inkswell on the Bat. Nice play here. That's gonna kill Universe.
Ooh. Hey, silenced up. 2 stacks of sticky napalm, 3 stacks of sticky napalm. And Universe is very dead, and then Phoenix over top. Prada
Here. Is he really thinking about a soul? Okay, never mind. Leo Style had a soul ring queued up, and I was real confused. I was like, that soul ring, that would have been a new one, especially with a bottle. But speaking of Leo Style,
Lasso?
Radiant's middle tower is
Lasso
under
over
attack.
mid. There's nobody here.
he was trying to live. He thought
Silent.
yeah, he can help set up for a surprise Nature's Prophet ulti too.
For the ton.
Yeah, they're going
Stormhammer
with
comes right at him. The Nature's Prophet's going to come over as well as Universe has already thrown the ulti. Now they've got the Sprout. You are. Look at all that delicious damage I've got to throw back on the Dire side. It is
What happened to this?
68.
Where's this troll's Quelling Blade? That's funny. Why does this guy have a Quelling Blade? He's like, I'm too good at last hitting, but there's a Nature's Prophet. Oh, right. My bad.
Ooh, Avalanche toss on a Rezo. Morphing to strength. He will survive and gets the kill on a Frank. Thanks.
SVG doesn't get the stack on the Ancients. What is this? The God support man himself. You know, we all make mistakes, guys. It's okay. See? Next time you want Flamestone in your game, remember that time SVG missed an Ancient stack.
Firefly. Forward Gaming have been playing in terms of aggression. You know, to no longer have this tier 1 tower mid definitely gives up a lot of possibilities here for Forward Gaming as Yawar goes after a ton towards top. The ulti flies in from Universe, doing a lot of damage on a Prada.
Oh, I mean, he can survive, but yeah, there's still so much pressure, and they know this bat has no lasso. And whoops, it's MSS? Hello!
Yeah, with SVG coming over, the Sinister Gaze locking in a ton. Resolution's just dead to Frank bottom. But Yawar moving in, trying to get the kill on the Draken, and Yawar's actually the one who bites the dust. He burns a lot.
Lich to back him up. Oh, solid delay on Rezo's farm, but obviously still doing quite well at the moment. And it has given Leosal the lead in net worth as SVG and MSS getting another one here.
Yeah, Frost Shield, they've got the Sinister Gaze. Matthew, very dead. Leosal. They're trying to set up for a kill here bottom, and actually both teams are looking for a move. Avalanche comes out, Matthew coming over, he does have the Soulbind that's going to lock SVG together with a Tiny, but they've got themselves Sven coming with a...
Oh, there it is!
The lasso onto 2, SVG and Resolution just get absolutely annihilated. And they also have the Supernova down, the Avalanche stops the TP, and there's the toss. 1, 2, make it... I think so. I don't know. Something about that Soulbind double lasso makes me definitely believe a little bit.
Looks like Yawar's just going to believe in his skills and say that's going to be enough damage and go for the BKB, and the pipe's going to be covered up by Universe.
I really do like this combo, too, of the Inks KB.
Yeah. A lot of that depending on his levels, but it should be okay then.
Blink Avalanche toss, SVG dead. Storm Hammer lands on a 2, but the Icarus dive over. The Soulbind connects Resolution with this Sven, and now the double lasso Supernova right there. Inkswell on top of it, you get the toss. Resolution trying to get out of here. Somehow surrounded by 5 heroes, might even have an opportunity to do so, but the Avalanche comes in, there's the Sunray, and yeah. It was close, it was a good attempt.
And the Phoenix Egg. But another feed there from SVG to calm the beast.
Especially with how short, you know, how low the respawn time is on the Lich, but they find themselves Yawar. And yeah, just the Lich was...
Back in 15, they have an Invis DD Batrider wrapping from the other side here. And it looks like it's another quick jump onto SVG. Destroyed thanks to the Ward of Austin. They'll just happily leave a tune in there. Man, he is just not getting bashed. This guy is lucky. Finally, he gets bashed. Damn. It's a high-skill troll player.
Ooh, Yawar again. Frank gets the kill this time. They are just finding him every moment. They've got this lasso. They are on a search to destroy this.
Look at these wards. Like, that's what's killing them right now. That's where all of the deaths are
there. Just because the amount of vision that ward did give. That just expired.
MSS jumps.
Avalanche with the Phantom's Embrace. Double damage on Dual Style again. How many times has he had double damage?
Yeah, it kind of feels like he's ruining up the whole...
Very close to the BKB is Resolution. The question becomes, is that going to be enough? And they're actually heavily rotating for him. They'll get the lasso to come through. MSS is here. He gets the war cry out on the Resolution. The Flame Break keeping him close, but the waveform onto the high ground. And he's able to TP out. So MSS should be happy to give up his life to save Resolutions.
Yeah, they'll take that for sure. And maybe if he was tiny, the spells are kind of worth it, but well, Leosal a great kill. Could have stopped the blink, but they didn't have the skill to do it. There's no Aether Lens.
Goes into the Firefly. The Soulbind is going to land on Yawar as well as one more. They've got the lasso pulling a bolt, and it's pushing onto the Lich, so they get the kill at speed. They've got the Sunray on top of them. MSS goes into God Strength. They've got the first kill for the Troll. Let's see if they can get themselves the second. Coming over is Prada with the Icarus dive towards the Supernova. They need to make sure that if they kill off this egg, they should be able to do so with the BKB pop by Resolution, but this is going to be dead as well as Yawar. They throw the Phantom's Embrace on the Universe, who's unable to escape because he sprouts next to Tiny. Oh, the Orchid. Maybe I misspoke. No, Tiny gets the double kill. Now they work over on Resolution, and it's a full team wipe in favor.
He gets to play the core Tiny, so a little bit more fun, but 9, 1, and 8, godlike. And Leosal I mean, this was his game to carry, and he did an exceptional job. Tons of credit to Matthew as well. Always been one of the most impressive support players out of SA, from his Earth Spirit and now his Grimstroke. Just finding these soul binds every fight, and then just good communication with him and the Bat Rider to secure these team fights. They finally have a Blink Dagger on MSS.
Skip the BKB. Practically nothing.
I love how Prada just refuses to buy boots. Like, I get it. Phoenix is kind of fast, but come on, a Windlace? I mean, he did this last time, too.
Unstoppable.
SVG dead again. And they look for MSS. The Warcry comes out. Stormhammer landing onto two of them. He'll blink away, try to get to the high ground. Oh, but the lasso's there. Man.
Pocket Doom.
I don't know why that made me think of, hold on. I'll hold that thought as Warcry comes out with the Phantom Embrace, the immediate TP attempt. Stroke of Fate, Yolar needs to try and get out of here, but they've got the Yule. Then Frank right under him with the Avalanche. This is an easy kill for Thunder Predator.
And he's way behind. Holy.
Is the Lincoln's even, you know, worth it? Is MSS on top of him again? Is Thunder Predator an easy kill here? A ton. Working with Matthew to just find these kills time and time again. And Draken, or Leo style, looking for one more, and that's going to be with the lasso.
Yeah, that should be it. No sports to help out. No ulti there from the Lich. Can grab themselves another lane. They got everything ready. Aside from that lasso, but shouldn't be too much of a problem here. Solid mission here from Thunder Predator to get themselves a victory. Universe still doing the same thing. 13.
So much more.
Yeah, we thought the mid lane was going to go so much worse for him than it actually did, and Phoenix, very tanky, so this is definitely a hard kill for them to get, especially when he goes into the Supernova, and everybody just swarms on top of Yawar. This BKB charge is a waste. Or is it? I might have spoken a little bit too soon. Universe does end up dying. The Chain Pulse comes out. That's bouncing around on Leo style as well as a ton as the waveform comes in. Resolution trying to make something happen, but a ton staying alive for the moment. Yawar ends up finally falling. They move over to MSS. The Stormhammer comes out. They should be able to get themselves at least one. The Soulbound locked in Resolution as well as MSS silencing him up, but the BKB pop by Resolution. There's the toss, getting the kill on the spin, and he'll buy back immediately. The waveform comes over, trying to get Matthew. Active Strike cleans him up. Draken's also dead, as I believe Universe bought back into this, and he's TPing out. Icarus died. Right back to split pushing.
There must be something more valuable he could get sooner than that. Do they even have...
Smoke coming in, Blink, Stormhammer, Godstrike. Force F on the high ground, and now they've got the Soulbind that's going to lock together the Lich as well as the Sven. But
oh, they can't decide where to go.
yeah, they feel kind of lost here, and you can't fight in high ground like that, but Tiny's going to be coming around the back. They'll find the Soulbind, that's going to be on 2, so after all is said and done, they finally get the Soulbind on both these heroes. The Silence is going to be out on the UR as well as MSS. But the BKB is popped. They only lose the Lich for now, but it does cost the BKB of UR. Oh, but Leo style, he's got the last one, gets him, bring him over to high ground as the Stormhammer hits, but it finally pulls him over. He wasn't a lot of trouble with the Supernova being used, and 2 heroes dead. This should be enough to get the right
contest. Might see MSS go for something here. Oh no, he doesn't have buyback, so he can't even go for this. He just won't be worth it. And he's just dead. Might be time to throw it in here, but it looks like Ford are content to ride this one out. We're still waiting for their Pocket Doom on Universe.
Ghost Intolerant, I understand.
Universe is down bottom. Oh, instantly Yule's up from Draken though. Has that gem on him, so he's just spotted him despite the invis.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This is going to be Megas. How long is Universe willing to stay down there?
I don't think he's the itemization to do much against Megas, so this game is much harder if they let that happen.
Awesome. In fact, they've got the Silence. The Icarus dive. They've got the Sinister Gaze. It should be able to get the first life here on the Troll. They've already lost the Solution. Doesn't have buyback. They get the lasso on a 2 of the Soul Line, locking up both the Razor as well as the Lich. That's going to be 2 more dead. none of which have buyback. GG is called. We're going to a game 3. Thunder Predator, fool me once, fool me twice, but not in this third game. They actually take one home, and really good doing so.
Yeah, that was just a damn good bat performance, honestly. And then putting that on top too. With the stack link and stuff, so might not be feeling that all too much.
Did we see?
Do this. You run across the river and you walk on this side of the tree line, and you walk into the tower range to see if the tower hits you. So the tower hits you, you know they have wards over on this side, and it gets complete. So you just slap a sentry down, you guarantee get it. Very sneaky.
Damn. So
anyway, top bounty.
Analysis is Frank.
Last of our kind.
Over top, I'm tree grab. I would say level 2 with these heroes. Splinter Blast and Arctic Burn to really make something happen.
It's definitely easier for the Radiant, I would say. Like, you have to execute with the spin. You can't screw up the spin as for gaming because the cooldown's so long. I guess the cooldown's pretty long static link too, but I'd say it's a little bit easier to execute. And anyway, they will bring the storm or the Recruit down bottom, and they will hit onto Universe here. Universe probably trying to play aggressive. Yeah.
One more shot. Oh,
Nice.
2 more shots. But a ton able to take care of Universe. That's with the help of Matthew, who, you know, it's your pick for the one to watch this matchup. At least for Thunder Predator.
And then he even gets this pull off too, so he's doing a ton of work.
So right away, just feeling the impact over bottom. Ooh, but over top, Frank. Wayfarer comes out. SVG blocking Frank in place and getting that kill. And it's MSS, SVG, and Resolution tri-laning it up to get yet another.
Yeah, he just switches over to the rage mode.
Oh. Now over to 14. It's a lot of armor so early, and again they'll go on a Frank top. Splinter Blast comes out, Arctic Burn, Blade Fury. Frank, it's about that time where maybe rethink this plan of coming back over top. Staying alive and just skirting away. That was as close as it gets, too.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
And now comes in for that bounty rune. Bit risky business there, and now he's surrounded. Just hoping to get a kill onto SVG. Yeah, that's not bad. Nicely done, Frank.
Can make it out. That would be icing, but
that one seems a little unlikely. All right, can we get the Vul Assassin deny here?
Oh,
the tower deny. All right, the creeps get him. He'll split it up instead.
But bottom Boulder Smash actually missing from Matthew, and that one goes way off the mark. The rolling boulder because he's surrounded by treants.
Yeah, he not so fortunate with the whole armor thing that the troll has going for him, so the stout shield takes a lot of damage.
Back over mid, Nightmare with the torrent landing. Splinter Blast comes out. They've got the toss that's going to be back over towards the OR. Prada trying to get away, but the Astro Imprisonment is there for the OD. Leo style standing nearby. Oh, the miss uphill. A little bit careful.
Double miss uphill.
Miss. And the Boulder Smash back to the tower. MSS is dead to the tower. Torrent lands on a 2. They kill Prada. You are going in very deep.
I'd be so irritated.
Not obviously missed.
Well, they will now have 6 on the Kunkka though, so it makes it a little more dangerous for the ODD there, but top lane.
Getting in a lot of trouble. The Blade Fury out, and Frank is dead once more. Prada not close enough to
and then like kind of keeps his distance, sort of a deal. So it all came down to those first support battles.
Ooh, Winter Wyvern. SVG trying to run, but there's the rolling boulder. Will end up dying.
Game.
Oh,
Plenty of
SVG.
options, honestly.
Setting up over mid. They've got 3 heroes here. They'll have the TP over. The rolling boulder comes out from Matthew. There's Sangs quips kill off Leo style, but the boat comes in afterwards. Universe makes the TP over to find Matthew in the Sprout. Prada. What can he do here? I'm not too sure he should have really even initiated on this one. He should have just walked away at some point. He ends up dying. SVG looks for more. If Creep Wave does come by, he could just Splinter Blast. So Matthew has to kind of turn back into a point where he kind of knows he's dead. Frank makes his way over MSS straight into the TP because you know he can't.
Just got a really rough start. But they're smoked up now. The ulti's not for another 50 seconds or so for the OD.
They find Universe. They got 3 heroes here, and Leo Style is able to get the kill. This is
they're
what I
diving
like to
top
see from
too.
Leo Style.
Everyone is fully surrounded, Frank. Zero hope. Wow, just casually stag Link here. Trying to slow down the tower push. Excellent. They can kind of pounce on anyone that dare shows themselves. Pretty much aside from Matthew, because he's the most escapable one. Maybe that's why he's sent bottom. Ah, well, speaking of pouncing.
Yeah, Bane in a lot of trouble. Prada, who's senior level 5, so last we spoke of him, he has gained 2 levels. Granted, they'd already used the bow, tried to use a torrent there, so what else do you have to make that high ground attempt? Avalanche toss coming out on a Prada, man who's been bullied this whole game, but the Nightmare through onto UR. Universe is also here, so it definitely locks in the kill on Prada. The Omni Slash, but the Rolling Boulder out. So Earth Spirit's ending up out of here, but that leaves Leo Style super vulnerable with the Sanity's Eclipse right on top of him.
Pretty much that top tower. Radiant are also collapsing the same area, so it looks like they were maybe hoping for a Bounty Rune fight, and they're only going to get a Bane.
Avalanche toss, Prada in trouble, the Brain Sap comes out, but Resolution is here, and they will leave the kill for him to get. He's on a mega kill streak. And yeah, it's Resolution coming over a couple of times and also finding himself in the right spot multiple times. As over mid, Frank again in trouble, but Yawar, he needs to start being careful as the X with the torrent, but follow up to that.
Really good vision here too. This ward across the river here, scouting out the trolls rotating over.
High pressure coming out from the other side, even though it's only like a 3-4k net worth lead.
Well, I like what Leo Style's done. He has actually gone back for the halberd. I do like that better.
SVG might be in trouble. Magnetize on top of him, but UR makes the way over. So that's going to say to SVG, I think it's time to turn. A nice Astral Imprisonment coming out. That's going to leave Matthew as food for Resolution. He'll take that last hit.
You just get a pick onto this Bane, as MSS is close, but doesn't quite have the levels to do it himself. He determines there was no raindrops on the Bane. It would have been really close to just solo killing him.
Avalanche onto Leo Style. Turning around for a moment is Frank, but the Arctic Burn comes out onto the Razor. They've got the toss as well as the Omni Slash, so Frank just eating the bulk of that once again. Universe ends up going down over bottom to a tune, and they'll also throw the boat, but he's able to Blade Fury and get out of harm's way. The Geomagnetic Grip that hits under the Tiny. They've also got a tune coming in once again. The Avalanche through hits on 3, but it's not going to matter. Leo Style gets the kill. SVG locked up to the Nightmare, but the Force Staff onto the high ground, and that's going to come out from Yawar.
That's kind of plays they need though, because that was forward committing the was not enough.
Probably actually looking to turn because he's got Leo Style as well as a tune. MSS, he'll be spotted first by the troll. The Avalanche comes out. See what they're able to do. They've got the X as well as the boat. That's going to lock in MSS. There's the torrent on top of it all. And a killing spree for...
A tune finally getting in there. I don't know. Leo Style has just been a little uninvolved in the Kunkka. Like, it's been a bit rough. 2-2-2 is not exactly where you want to be at 19 minutes, but now he's popping off.
Torrent hitting SVG. Lockdown. Frank face for himself. Gets to level 13, and by pushing over there, he's going to force a couple of rotations. The Manta Style picked up for Resolution, but the BKB very close for the Troll.
Yeah, Prada's gone another one of his little warning missions, so he will die. That SVG doesn't necessarily get every single game because he commits himself so much more. And he'll go in now just for the Arcane rune, or Arcane boost, but could be Aether.
Leo Style tossed back to Resolution. This could be a problem, but he's going to be disarmed by the Halberd coming in. The Cold Embrace is onto the Tiny, and now they look over with the BKB by a tune. He's sprouted up, trying to run away. MSS is the first one to fall. The Nightmare's out on a Resolution with the Blade Fury coming out. The chase is on, but a nice Winter's Curse on a 3. Frank now needs to run. Resolution comes over, throws the Omni Slash, gets the kill, and you're dealing with Dora, who's got sanity.
I think they can get this in time for forward.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Universe has started the rat. He's taking down the tower bottom. They're going to keep this fight going, though.
Comes back in, the Geomagnetic Grip with the Boulder Span going on a Resolution as well as UR. Prada comes over, the Nightmare that hits onto the OG, but the Avalanche just comes out on a Prada. Sanity's Eclipse dropped on top. There's the Blade here with a nice Astral Imprisonment coming through, but they look over at Leo Style with nice rolling Boulder. Magnetize comes through onto the OD. They look over at a tune. Resolution chasing, and MSS with the Blink Avalanche will get the kill.
engagement for Ford. The spread onto Atune right as he popped his BKB really hurt. That big fresh 10 seconds doesn't have a mobility item on the troll, just a Yasha to try and get around these fights. And the control wasn't really there to help secure down that one target. And Rezo, I'm sure that was a bit of a tough call for him, right? Like going for that Omni Slash instantly. Oh, bottom lane, they actually got Frank too. But the way they just Omni Slashed the Razor right off the bat, maybe not the most ideal hero, but it was a guaranteed deletion of one of the Radiant allies.
Nightmare Torrent pulls the boat, coming through on SVG. Meanwhile, the silence is out onto the OG with the rolling boulder going in the opposite direction. Avalanche hits onto Prada. Now they've got the disarm through onto Resolution. SVG doesn't end up dying here in MSS.
This perfect performance by Tiny, Grimstroke, and Batrider, and I feel like they needed that same perfect performance from Earth Spirit and Kunkka, but they didn't get it. They will get this grab though. They had the dust ready. Oh, nice play there. Who's not snowballing. I mean, Razor is a hero that always wants to be ahead, but it's also a hero that when it does fall behind, it feels like you just have no options. Oh, that roll actually gets canceled out. Nice use of that ward. Spotted the angle on Rezo.
Yeah, this is a tough one. And if you even go in, MSS might come in with a Blink Avalanche toss.
It's so much damage. Like, they were off that tower for about 12 seconds, and he loses half HP.
Avalanche comes in, but doesn't do too much. Blade Fury from Resolution, and again, Universe just setting up to try and continue to force this situation out to Predator, and now the dust comes out as well as the silence. The rolling boulder hits and the magnetizes on top of that. Universe, they get the kill, they lose Frank, however, and the Aegis will be reclaimed. Nightmare, X, both all coming in with the Tor. The BKB is going to be popped by a tune. The buyback from the Nature's Harvest as well as the Razor. So Frank's got to get back into this fight. But the Code Embrace onto MSS. Rolling Boulder from Matthew onto the back lines. SVG moving over to Yawar. Astro Imprisonment with the team starting to set up. And they've also got Universe re-engaging on this fight. Frank just fought back. He's got the Static Link coming through on the Winter Wyvern. Then there's the Sanity's Clips being dropped by the BKB Yawar OD. He'll get the kill on a Prada, who ends up actually getting denied by Leo style in the mix of it all. But they look over at Frank. You just fought back. He ends up dead. 2 heroes gone without buyback, and now they go for the bottom tier 3 as well as a set of racks.
The old winner's curse deny. Yeah, it happens. Curse ends. Projectiles flying through the air, or attack, I believe.
And a tune back in deep, the Albert out onto the OD. Astro Imprisonment ends, a tune stuck in a pretty bad spot. They'll look for the boat. The Clothing Race is there with the Omni Slash coming out from Universe, or Universe getting the last shot. It was the Omni Slash from Resolution. My apologies. As now Matthew and Leo Silent are a bit of a bad spot, but SVG is just trying to survive it all. Uses the Arctic Burn, gets a little bit of a distance between him and the side of Thunder Predator. Tune looking for a second to go back in. He knows the Omni Slash is down as well as the Sanity's Eclipse.
But where? And Rezo is thinking about Omni Slashing someone. Hello.
Oh yeah, there it is, right on a Prada. But they look over for mid. They're gonna find Frank again. The Blade Fury comes out. They'll get themselves a second once he drops down. It's a double kill here for Resv 3. With the attempt from Forward Gaming to possibly just end the game right here, right now.
12-0-8 for Resolution. I know Jug's been pretty popular today. I think VP is playing him as well, so.
Blink, Avalanche, Toss coming out on a Leo style. The right hook's coming through. Swift's going to be dropped by Yawar. He's got the BKB. Atune also drops his BKB. We'll see what he's able to do with that as he chases over on a Yawar, but it's just a BKB for nothing. Buyback comes out immediately from the Kunkka, but again, for what? And all the while, Universe just over top taking the tier 3 with Treants.
Oh, another toss back.
Out and a little bit of trouble is the OD, but I say that Leo Styles the one in a lot of trouble. Fiend's Grip comes through on the Jug, but Leo Styles just dead. He bought back recently, so he's going to be gone for 75 seconds. They'll take out Matthew as well as Prada. GG gets called. Forward Gaming putting Thunder Awakening down to the 4th spot.
Much cleaner game from Forward here. Just executing the save too when it's necessary. Came in handy quite a few times, or just a quick initiation on the one target allows the rest of your allies